Hello, welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, I welcome you. I am Virginie, interior designer, and I deal with houses that represent 100% who has to live them, from consulting to the entire renovation process. I also help foreigners who want to buy and renovate in Italy to support them all the process long. Difficult otherwise to follow from a distance. In this channel, I will talk about home, trying to give you helpful tips so that you can have your dream house, a house that represents you in depth and where you will always feel at your ease. Today, I'd like to talk about why it may not be a good idea to follow your home's renovation by yourself. But before we get started, if you love everything related to the topic of home and renovation, remember to subscribe to my channel for more information on this subject. Don't forget to smash the like button because it's the best way to support this channel and my content. I'll really appreciate it. Do you have found your dream home, and is there some work to do to make it exactly as you want? The first thing that could come naturally to you is simply starting the works. This means, therefore, that you will have to verify that everything is proceeding in the right direction, and you will be directly responsible for the success of your dream. Are you really sure that you can do it? Let's try to imagine what happens when you could choose to follow the restructuring yourself. You will immediately have to face the first doubt. A single structured constructor company or many professionals? The difference is remarkable. On one hand, you have only one company that will handle every aspect. On the other hand, a team of professionals chosen by you. Each of these options has its advantage and disadvantages. One company frees you from the burden of researching individual artisans, but you have to blindly trust a company you don't know that well. Are you really sure you can trust them? If instead you personally take care of finding out who will be working on your dream home, you will have to deal with a lot of time and energy to spend. Can you choose the right professionals? Will you do it in a reasonable amount of time? So which of the two options to choose? It depends. I can give you an answer without knowing your project in detail. In practice, you will have to decide alone without having an idea if it can be the right decision. And regardless of what your decision will be, you will then have to take on the role of a real job controller. Yes, because if you don't follow the activities carefully, there could be problems, obstacles, and considerable delays. And do not expect the surveyor or architect to check the work. Their role is to manage the entire initial part, the project including the bureaucratic part, and the safety of the construction site. Never in any way he will come to be a manager of the works. He will certainly not put himself in charge of coordinating the various professionals. And you will agree that without coordination, you can't have any guarantee on the respect of the time nor the final result. And remember that the professionals you will have to organize are not few. At the very least, you will have to coordinate the masons, the electrician, the plumber, the tiler, the painter. It doesn't seem like a simple task, right? This reasoning also applies if you have chosen a structured company, because on paper, the role of coordination lies with this company, but you cannot afford not to be vigilant. Willing or not, you are forced to become the coordinator of the works. Do you know the main reason that causes delays on a building site or a different result from the one imagined? The lack of communication. which derives precisely from the absence of coordinating work. Everyone performs their own work without thinking that their activity will be closely related to the intervention of another professional. And you will have to deal with communication within the construction site. Do you think it's that easy? Very often you don't have the skills or time, especially not the time to do it. Try to imagine what could happen if you could not deal with this coordination job. Not only will there be enormous annoyance and delays, but you will also have to face the annoying but passing practice. No one will be responsible for anything, but you will be the only victim. Do you have any idea how you would feel about the impotence of watching your dream fade away and not being able to do anything to remedy it? You would be forced to put your hands on your wallet, even if it's not your fault, even if you perceive it as unfair. Don't you think it would be better to have a person working for you at your side and that will do everything to make your desires proceed according to plan? Following up on your home renovation personally is not the only way to go. Now you have the opportunity to have your own personal consultant, a person who will follow you step by step and who will work only for you. It is not a company that aims to save money so that it has a higher margin, or a professional who is only concerned with doing his own job. We are talking about a consultant whose only mission is to achieve the goal that you set yourself. I can understand that at first you might perceive it as an extra expense. You might also think that you already have a lot to pay for the renovation, so why add another cost? Simply because if you think a moment, it is not an expense, it is rather an investment. In fact, the price will be far less than what you will be forced to pay if you choose to do everything yourself. Think about how nice it would be to have a trusted person who regularly informs you about the work, who follows them personally, and who is always on the front line to defend your dream. In the end, you will be happy not to have chosen to do everything yourself. If you want to find out for free and without obligation if I could be the right person to assist you in your renovation path, just contact me with a message. You will find my contact in the description box below. We'll get in touch so that you can tell me about your dream, and we'll figure out together if the conditions are right to work together. If you loved the video, let me know it with a thumb up, and if you haven't done yet, remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss the next videos. Bye bye, see you soon!